Good morning, dear students.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Me too.
Well, I think everyone is here. Mind that our Zoom conference this lecture is being recorded, and the participants are also recorded here. How many students, how many are participating, and what they are saying, everyone is being recorded. Mind it and pay attention to that, because soon we are going to have midterm assessment. For those who do not understand me in English, I'm going to translate. Bugungi video darsimiz ham oldingi darslar kabi demak qayd etilyapti, zapis yoqilgan, qaysi talabalar qatnashgan, kimlar qatnashmayapti, hammasi qayd etilib boryapti. Qaysi talabalar qanday javob berayotganligi ham qayd etilyapti. Chunki hademay oraliq nazoratlarimizni topshirish boshlanadi. Shuning uchun darslarda faol qatnashib, savol-javoblarga qatnashishlaringizni so'rayman. Tushunarlimi?
Tushunarli.
Well, today we are going to discuss about the fourth lecture, that is morphological and phonetic peculiarities of the Middle English, Old English period. Before starting that, I've got several questions. From what century to what century does the Old English period last? Qaysi davrdan boshlab qaysi davrgacha qadimgi ingliz tili davri demak davom etadi?
From 450 till 1150.
This is the period of the Old English period. According to what peculiarities, the scientists divide the history of the English language into the periods. That's to say, why Old English period? We say that it starts from 450 till 1150. According to what peculiarities do the scientists include these years to Old English period?
First of all, they divided these periods because of the inflections. And the second reason is historical reason. In Old English period, the inflections are reserved. And then the other period show that the inflections are reduced.
Okay, thank you. What is synthetic language and what is analytical language? Nigina, let's also answer this question, because this is very simple and easy question to answer. Thank you, Nigina.
Okay.
First of all, but let's let the others to participate the lecture. Synthetic tillar qanaqa tillar, analytic tillar qanaqa tillar? Какие языки включаются синтетическим свойством языка, а какие языки включаются в группу аналитических? По каким признакам?
For example, Russian language is synthetic because it has case endings. And, we can use word order how we like. For example, ты пришел и пришел ты. But in English language, we have the exact word order.
Пришел,
analytical. English
I don't see case ending here, Tahmina.
Например, ты пришла, они пришли.
Case ending example, ты пришла.
Например, окончание же мы меняем.
Ну, окончание же не является case ending.
Сейчас.
Лучше сказать, как вот сейчас Никина отметила, inflection. According to inflections, we identify whether the language is synthetic or analytic. А если еще конкретнее ответить, то следует сказать we identify synthetic or analytic languages according to the inflections of grammatical categories. Понятно, да? Потому что в грамматические категории включается все. И case, и so, и категория рода. Еще у нас категория времени, категория числа. Все здесь включается, если сказать грамматические категории. Понятно, да?
Да.
Okay, so we identified the synthetic languages. So synthetic language is characterized by the abundance of the inflections which express grammatical categories. What about analytical languages? How do we identify whether the language is analytic or not? Tahmina and Nigina, thank you for participation. Let's listen to the others. We have Firuza Sharopova here, Irada Paizulaeva, Holis Khan, Maksat, Sayora, Marziabonu, Mohanur are here. Senem Gul, Ainura, Mama Gul, Nilufar Irgasheva, Gul Jamal, Nigina Ismailova are here. Can you answer these questions? Sharifa, Sadab, Shokhpari, Gulzar, Ramiz. Ramiz, are you here?
Yes.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Great. Can you answer the question, Mamedov?
Analytical language example is, we can say that it's English language, and relationship between words in sentences, they like used with prepositions, and also it's very important to be that the word order also there. Word order, we cannot change order of words because I can go. If you say Yamagu uchi, if we change the word I and can, it will be like question.
Unlike in synthetic languages, right?
Yes. Unlike in synthetic language, but in
Ramesh,
Russian you can change.
Speak Russian. You speak Russian, right?
Yes.
Are there any analytical elements in Russian?
Analytical.
Okay.
Yes, there are.
Can you give an example?
Also, Russian language has some prepositions when they talk in Russian language.
Okay. If I say na stole, is it an example for analytical formation or synthetic formation?
This is analytical, because we cannot say stolena. It will be incorrect.
Nigina, how do you answer these questions? Do you agree with Ramis?
We can see in this example the part of synthetic language, because the case.
Still, there is an inflection of case here, right?
Yes.
And the same meaning in English is expressed by the preposition without any inflection.
Yes.
That is why it is analytical formation. But in Russian na stole, к классу, от класса, к доске, and other examples. All of them are examples for synthetic formation because there are inflections in these examples. In analytical formation, there are no inflection. Example, Ramis, I am coming. Is it an example for analytical formation or synthetic formation? I am
This
coming.
is
It is
analytical.
synthetic.
Why?
Analytical.
Why? Where do you see analytical formation?
Because of the inflection, maybe after the word coming, come and ing.
So if there is inflection, this is an example for analytical formation, right?
Yes, I think.
Tahmina, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Is he right?
I think that it's analytical because we can see the word order, and that we can see pronoun.
That is why it is
And after
analytical, right?
pronoun comes to right. Yes.
Let's listen to Nigina. Nigina, do you agree with the statements of Tahmina and Ramis?
I have read that that verbs have 4 grammatical or
Categories.
вот ing, например, это тоже yes characteristics. Вот ing это тоже окончание же получается. Оно же тоже прибавляется к основе глагола.
Таким образом, мы видим здесь синтетическое образование грамматической категории, так?
Да. Да.
Откуда вы знаете, что это настоящее время? Настоящее время тоже грамматическая категория, так?
Да.
Откуда вы знаете, что это настоящее время?
Because we are using to be.
Auxiliary verb.
Глаголу. Да,
Как
auxiliary
мы
verb.
определяем?
Окончание.
По вспомогательному глаголу мы определяем. Во-первых, продолжительность выражается через, не только через ing, а через вспомогательный глагол to be и ing.
To be, yes.
Первое. Второе, грамматическая категория настоящего времени выражается формой вспомогательного, опять-таки, глагола. Видите, как вспомогательный, вспомогательный и вспомогательный. Это явный пример для аналитических образований. Именно в аналитических языках выражается, грамматическая категория выражается через вспомогательных слов, а не окончанием. ing – это форма герундия. В ing нет ни настоящего, нет ни прошедшего, ни будущего. Нет, она только форма. В ing нет ни лица, ни первое, ни второе. В ing нет категория множества или единства. Нет такого ing. Только в вспомогательном глаголе to be мы определяем какое число, да? Какое лицо, какое время. Вот эти все грамматические категории выражаются в вспомогательном глаголе. Понятно, да? Опять повторяю. Синтетичность или аналитичность языка определяется, выражается ли в языке грамматические категории окончаниями. Грамматическая категория первая, второе окончание. Если грамматическая категория единственное число, множественное число, это грамматическая категория. Настоящее, прошедшее, грамматическая категория. Падежи, окончания, это тоже грамматическая категория. Грамматическая категория, если выражается окончаниями, тогда это синтетическое образование. Если грамматическая категория выражается не окончаниями, а вспомогательными словами. Слова могут быть предлогами, слова могут быть вспомогательными глаголами и прочее. Если грамматическая категория выражается вспомогательными словами, тогда это пример аналитическим образованием. Ясно, да? Я буду писать письмо. Буду писать — это пример в русском языке для аналитических образований. Мы находимся в классе. Здесь все находимся мы в классе. Вот это все является выражением синтетичности. Почему? Потому что в каждом слове есть грамматическое значение. В каждом слове. Определяется по слову. Например, любое слово берите. Мы находимся в классе. В классе лицо, число, категория числа, категория падежа, категория рода выражается в классе. Находимся, категория времени, категория лица, категория числа выражается глагола. Мы, то же самое, какое лицо, тоже выражается лицом и тип имен, pronoun.
Местоимение.
Местоимений тоже выражается. Понятно, да? В русском языке, значит, русский язык в большинстве грамматическое образование образуется с помощью окончаний. То есть в каждом слове есть грамматическое значение. В английском языке сложно определить именно вот эти грамматические значения. Например, book. Сам по себе слово book не имеет никакого грамматического значения. То есть сложно определить вне контекста. А в русском языке находимся или находятся в классе, в классах определяется грамматическая категория. Какого падежа, да? А в английском языке classroom. Вы не знаете, это падежащий или же объект, дополнение. Без предложения сложно определить. А в русском языке без предложения можно определить. Почему? Потому что есть именно те грамматические значения в слове. Окончание выражает именно эти грамматические значения. Понятно, да? Так, I'm asking this question not without reason. I'm asking this question for the reason that our today's topic is closely related with the morphological structure of the Old English period, where we are going to discuss how synthetic formation is expressed in noun, in the grammatical gender of different parts of speech, in adjective, in the article, though the meaning of definite article is closely related with demonstrative pronouns in the Old English period. Personal pronouns will be analyzed in today's lecture. Well, synthetic and analytic languages are clear. What is that? What is this? Is very clear for us. Now we are going to identify the case system of the Old English period. Well, in the Old English period, unlike in Mono English period, stem contains the meaning of words and its gender. That is to say, grammatical meaning of words, whether it is in masculine, feminine, or neuter gender, whether it is in singular or plural, and whether it is in nominative, genitive, dative, or accusative cases. Proceeding from this, it is identified that in Old English period, it is very popular. It was employed with a great favor such grammatical categories of case, number, and gender. The case ending will tell you how the noun is being used in its sentence and whether the noun is singular or plural. And the third one is whether the noun belongs to nominative, genitive, masculine, feminine, or neuter genders. Well, look at the morphological classification of nouns in Old English period. From this declension, you may see that there are two great groups of stem declensions. The first is vocalic stems, and the second is consonantal stems. Another name for vocalic stem is strong declension, and another name for consonantal stems is weak declension. Сильное склонение, Существительных и слабые sклонения sуществительных. Otlarning kuchli turlanishi hamda kuchsiz turlanishi. Pay attention, these two important declensions. Whereas strong declension, nouns, is subdivided into, as it is vocalic stems, that is vowel declension, A stem, O stem, E stem, and U stem declensions. Consonantal stems mostly divides into N stem declension, that is weak declension. Well, we will not focus on the other variants of the strong declension and weak declension, that is ya stem, yo stem, wa stem, wo stem declension. It's not important for us. Another unimportant makes root stems declension and other minor stem declension is not important for us because we are going to read and speak in Old English period. It's enough for us to know about the Old English nouns are subdivided into strong declension and weak declension. Well, the next is declension of nouns. This is A stem declension. Here you may see that in each gender, the Old English nouns were subdivided into declension of such words as fisk, skip, deor, ende, kneo is given, where you may see that the nouns are declined according to nominative, genitive, dative, and accusative cases. Well, nominative case is clear. It denotes the name of the noun. Genitive case is used the belongingness of the nouns. That is, in modern English, it is translated as of sheep. In Russian, it is рыбы. Dative case is used with mostly with the pronouns, prepositions. For example, to fish, on fish, from fish. In that case, dative case is used. Accusative case is used for the meaning of object. For example, give me the fish. Here, the fish, the word fish, is employed in the accusative case in Old English period. Any questions about the cases of Old English period? Any questions about cases? Well, it is clear. As for the gender of the Old English period, unlike in Russian we know that the gender depends on the last letter of the last sound of the word, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
How do you identify the gender in Russian?
Identify when words end with a, for example, сказала. We know that.
According to the inflection.
Yes.
Not inflection. I would say according to the last sound, whether it is vowel or consonant. If it is consonant, it is masculine, right?
Yes.
If it is o ye, it is neuter.
Neuter.
Yes.
If it is a, ya, what else? Etc. This is
Мягкий знак тоже так.
feminine, and some exceptions with the мягкий знак. Right?
Yes.
Also,
As for the Old English period, there is no any clear definition about the root of the word, about the noun of the about the stem of the verb. It is identified according to the suffixes. If the word takes the suffixes es, e, and zero suffix in nominative and accusative cases, it is an example for what declension? An example for what gender? if the words takes suffixes es, e for singular in gender and dative cases, and zero suffix for nominative accusative cases, suffix s, a, as for plural. This is an example for what gender?
Masculine.
Masculine.
Masculine. What kind of suffixes did short-stemmed neuter gender nouns took? Какие окончания у среднего рода с коротким stem? С коротким stem.
Основы.
Основой, да. С короткой основой. Какие окончания?
Вот
In singular, the same as in masculine gender, no?
Ага. In plural. Sahribonu?
In plural, they are a bit different. In plural, they take
U,
u, a,
A,
um,
U.
and again u.
Uh-huh. What suffixes did they have in long stem neuter?
In long stem, they are also the same as in short stem.
For
In
plural?
plural, they are different.
Uh-huh.
For plural,
Nominative
they-
zero suffix.
in nominative case,
Nominative accusative zero suffix.
yes.
Genitive.
Yeah, in genitive a, and in dative
Is it clear now about the gender of the Old English nouns? So we identified their gender according to what?
according to suffixes.
according to
Yes.
suffixes.
According to suffixes. What gender does the word stand have?
Masculine.
It is masculine. Masculine A stem declension. Well, the question why, how should we identify whether it is A stem, O stem, E stem, or U stem declension? This is identified according to the vowel which the nouns had until the English language appeared. Until the Old English period, the nouns had had ended in one of the Germanic vowels. 4 Germanic vowels. That's E, O, U, and A. These 4 vowels ended in one. If the nouns ended in one of these 4 Germanic vowels, and the declension also named consequently. Like if the noun ended in A, it is an example for A stem declension. And this rule existed until the English language appeared. After a period of time, the morphological change appeared so that sometimes in A stem declension, we do not find A in the stem of the word in Old English period. Sometimes the word is called as U stem declension, but there is no U. For example, as far as I remember, it is Giefu. Do we have it here? Giefu. Giefu. Unfortunately, we don't have, but in the books you may find the declension of the noun, where you may see that sometimes it is O stem declension, but there is no O in the stem. It is explained according to the vowels in Germanic period, not in English period. Well, the stem of the Old English word is clearly visible. It is stem to